Will this gentleman's folder poop on your rug? Stick around and I'll let you know. And we're back! Okay, and we're back. Welcome everybody to the 5 Minutes Knife program. And today we're going to talk about the Vosteed Corgi. And this little knife was sent in to me by Vosteed. They reached out to me and said, hey, you want to take a look at our Corgi? And I said, yeah, okay. And I didn't seem very excited about it at first. I figured it was just like another budget line Knife and, whatever. But I've had this thing for a little while now, and I have some interesting thoughts on it. Let's take a look at the box. You guys know how much I love boxes. I love them so much. They are my favorite thing. Boxes are great. I love digging in boxes on camera. That's fun, too. You get this Vosteed thing. Oh, that's cool. I can probably put that on something. You get this little pouch here, and you get a cleaning cloth. And it smells just like Band-Aids, by the way. If you guys own this knife, let me know if this smells like Band-Aids to you. I kind of love that smell. Doctor's office smell? I don't know. That's nice. Vosteed gives you this. Now, this knife's not very expensive. I see it for about 65 beans. There's a link below to this one you guys could use. Now, check out this little knife. So you see how you open this? Here's the jimped shoulders here. And there's a button right there. So, if you grab this and do that, she opens. So if you put your little digit here and do that, she opens up. And I gotta tell you, I've had this at my office for the last week, and I haven't been able to stop doing this. As a matter of fact, something I really love about this knife is even if you get kind of like a false deployment like that, the other shoulder's sticking out, you can fix it. It's actually really nice. This is the black coated handle, obviously, and this is 14C28N steel, which is a budget steel. This is made in China, okay? In case you guys want to know, everybody freaks out when I forget to mention where something's made. It's like, okay, Google it. But I really dig this little Corgi. I really like that the pocket clip screws are inset. That's really cool. I really like the lanyard placement here. That's really interesting to me. I love this little spacer here, how it's just a little bit. There's a little bit of jimping here, but it's useless. The blade is a little bit cornered and crowned. There's nothing to keep you from sliding up the handle. And this is green micarta with, I believe this is brass here. This little inlay. And here's the button. And look at the action. It's freaking cool. This is a really fun fidgety knife. Initially, I was planning on giving this one away to you guys, but I've decided to keep it because I really like it, and it kind of helps me with my stress levels. I just do that, I do that, and I start feeling a little bit better about my life, The bills and the pressure, it all starts to fade. My YouTube deadlines, companies sending me emails, customers wondering where their sheaths are, all starts to fade into the background the more I flip this some from Little Bad Larry Appleton. I really enjoy playing with this bastard. And I've cut a few things with it. I don't really use it for much. That's why I call it a gentleman's folder. It's just kind of there. I cut a string off my shirt. I open an envelope. I open a box. It's actually really nice. It's not exactly deep carry, but that little bit right there is poking out of your pocket. I don't mind it at all. The clip seems to have just ever so slight play, but I think that's because it's so thin. I really like the lack of billboarding. They have a little logo thing here, but it's not a deal breaker for me. A few times I grab this at the wrong side and I go like that for a few tries until I realize, whoops, and I open her. But again, you just saw it, like, if you don't get a full deployment, you just, boop. It's actually really fun. So this is a really fun knife. I think it's totally worth the price. The action's amazing. Let's check centering. Yeah, the centering, at least to my eye, appears perfect. That's at a slight angle, but it feels perfect. I like how everything just kind of folds in here and hides. I really like the neutral handle. This is a really nice knife. I would wear this out to like dinner. And for the price, it's like, it's pretty inexpensive. And the fact that it's inexpensive, but it's got like a touch of class to it, I really like it. And it doesn't really put on airs either. It's not like trying to be something it's not. It's not trying to be high end. It's not trying to be incredible. It's not trying to be mind-blowing on some sort of forum. I don't even think it's trying to make it into your Instagram reels or whatever with your O-lights and your matching, I don't know what, pry bar with your lanyard with the $140 titanium bead. What do you guys do? I know those guys don't even really watch this channel mostly. They're the ones hitting like dislike. But for for the rest of us that work for a living, you know? It's nice to have something like affordable that's actually decent and brings you a little bit of happiness. And this knife has actually kept me pretty calm in stressful moments. Get a bad business call and I'm a little pissed off and I sit here and I flick this thing for a while and, you know, I figure it out. I start to feel a little better. It's nice. And it's really responsive and this button's kind of like, you know, loosening up over time. I mean, look how, like, addictive this looks already. There's a link below if you guys want to get addicted to this fidget toy as well. It also happens to be a Knerf. You can see the handle wearing a little bit right there from the earls in my hand, which I think is awesome. This thing's actually really cool. It's grown on me quite a bit. Size comparison real quick, just so you guys know. Do I have another Knerf on me? Yes, I do. Spider Cho. What is all this crap? I got the Spider Cho Endura. You know, as you can see, the 3-inch blade on the Corgi. It's quite a bit smaller than the Endura, and I don't mind that. Like, I don't always need, you know, a big knife anymore. You know, a lot of times I've been carrying my mechanism in shoulder holster carry, and I don't really need my Endura as much. My Endura was really important when I was doing security, you know, field work. I really wanted this on me with the Wave. But now that I'm mostly behind a desk, it's just kind of nice to have something I can open my boxes with on hand. I don't need to defend my life. I work in a nice area. It's fine. I mean, if anybody really freaked out, I got my mechanism. You know, we're good, right? But you guys let me know what you think of the Corgi. I have a feeling that you're going to actually respond to this one and actually resonate with this design. I did. I really like this. Tall, flat grind. It almost feels like, if I didn't know better, feels like a hollow. A very slight hollow grind. Actually, I think that's what it is. I think this is a very slight hollow grind. I don't know if you can tell from that glare, but it feels like it kind of like thins out a little and it gets very thin behind the edge. This is a very slicey knife. Really good for food prep, for your baby carrot bushcrafting. But more importantly, it's just like a nice gentleman's folder to have on you. It's not going to freak anyone out. It does the job. I mean, if you're hard using this thing, you could hurt yourself sliding up it, or, you know, I wouldn't try to defend myself with it or anything like that. But for most of your cutting tasks throughout the day, your EDC tasks, this is going to be plenty. The 14C 28-inch steel, it is what it is, but it sharpens up really well. It showed up very sharp out of the box. It's got a great edge on it still. I hit it with the ceramic rods and it responded well. I like it so far. So I've had this for what, a couple of weeks now? And it's really grown on me, so that's my take. That's my 2 cents. Let's roll the subscribe starians in and thank them. And to those that have been giving me super thanks. It's freaking awesome. Check out 5minuteknives.com. I got Bad Larry Appleton mugs and water bottles and 5-Minute Knives mugs and tater digging shirts and baby carrot bushcrafting shirts. And I've been filling it up with sheaths as I make them. And that's where you're going to find your sheaths. If you want a custom sheath, you can go to 5minuteknives.com, go to the Contact Us section, and shoot me a message. And I'll shoot you a quote. So yeah, that's how we doing. Thanks for the 10,000 subs, everybody. I do appreciate ye. Let's see 50. I'd like to see 50. I can, you know, get outside more on 50. I can take some more time off and devote to the Knerful program. But other than that, I'm still having fun. And thank you to Vosteed for sending this one in. Links below if you guys want to pick it up. Very reasonably priced knife. And I actually highly recommend it. Anyway, that's it for me. And I'll see you guys next time on 5-Minute Knives.